Guys, I tried to do it on TikTok. I got 2 parts in. That's 20 minutes. I can't do it that way. All right. I don't care if anybody sees it. I'm going to switch those parts over later on, but I'm just going to finish it in a video. I know I said I would do a live, but personal things happen and I couldn't do it. So this is actually the last part 3 and the last part of Virgo. So if you want to know the first 2 parts, that it's 10 minutes and then another 10 minutes. Okay. Anyhow, the singles, what I ended up with on that part, sorry, this is no filter, so I look like a dog. This is what I really look like. That's why I like filters. My hair is greasy, my face is, I've been crying because a lot of things going on, and I'm a haggard mess. Okay, anyway, but okay, I'll get through it, just like, because I'm a Virgo, okay? We have to. All right, so anyhow, singles, that's what I was talking about, singles for a couple of minutes on the TikTok one, on the last part. Singles will meet somebody in October, okay? It's very, very strong feeling. October is Tuesday, it starts, okay? So in other words, go to every family meeting, go to every family occasion. It might be a family member, a cousin, a wedding, and you might feel like, oh, I don't want to go to that wedding because I'm alone, I'm solo. Go solo, because you're going to meet somebody, and you're going to meet, all right, they're showing me 3 fingers, okay? When they show me 3, that means either 3 situations or 3 people. So through the 3 avenues, right? I don't know why I want to call it avenues, but I'm going to call it avenues. You might meet, one person might be related to you, like a cousin or a family member. Then the second person you meet, you'll be like, I like them, but not as a significant other. But then through them, they introduce you to the third person. Okay, I just got that. But the notes I wrote was like a week ago. Okay, so anyhow, go to everything, singles out there, and keep on manifesting. What does your significant other act like? What do they look like? What are you attracted to? Because that's important. But mainly, what kind of personality? Do you want them to have money? Somebody used to say it's just it's as easy to fall in love with somebody who's wealthy as it is to fall in love with somebody who's not wealthy. And just like vice versa, it's easy to fall in love with somebody who has a job and a career than it is to fall in love with somebody without a career. Now, me, that's a game changer. I always wanted somebody to have their own thing, especially to be a provider. That was important to me. So write that down on your manifestation. Do you want them to make you laugh? Do you want to be able to make them laugh? Do you want to go to concerts? Do you want to be able to go to the beach? Do you want to go to parks? Do you want to go to, I always say barbecues. I'm always stuck on barbecues, which is weird because I never go to barbecues. Like 10 years. Okay, anyhow, except if it's my own barbecue, full of 3 people. Okay, so go to everything. Okay, Virgos, and next page. November, there's a change of a job, or could be. This isn't for everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Why am I smelling gas? Maybe because that truck next to me was pumping it. Okay, so change of job in November for some Virgos out there. 8 of Cups could be retiring, making that choice that you have been avoiding. In love, you deserve to be number 1. Okay, Virgos, let me say it again for the people in the back. In love, you deserve to be number 1, not number 2, number 3, number 4, okay? Not, oh, well, let's see how this other person feels about it. Then we'll check with Virgo. No, Virgo needs to be number 1. Uno. Number 1, okay? You can't accept anything less, because it'll hurt your heart and it'll hurt your aura, and it'll seep out of your essence. Okay? So, in love, you deserve to be number one. Make sure that if you're going into a new relationship or you're in a relationship with your significant other, you reiterate that to them, that you need to be number one. Also, for them to be passionate and friendly and trust your intuition. Okay? Virgos, the intuition is coming in real, because the veil was lifted around the Lion's Gate. That's why all the evil things, with Diddy getting arrested and all the things come into light. All right, the darkness will come to light. Evil will get punished and taken care of. And if you are good, that's good. Okay, but trust your intuition. Trust that feeling in your gut. Don't just say, "Oh, I thought I saw somebody talking to somebody else. Oh, I'm sure they weren't talking about me." If you come into a room and people stop talking and they were talking before, most likely 99% they were talking about you. Okay? Otherwise they would have continued. If you have a feeling somebody is cheating, or you have a feeling somebody is doing something with money behind your back, most likely they are. And so you have to be strong and use your kionas and use your balls, right? Virgos like to avoid confrontation. Virgos do like to complain, but we like to complain about things, but we don't like to confront, because we just want to be dolphin left, dolphin right. Okay? We have to confront it, because otherwise it's going to get worse and worse. And the more you confront it, you'll see that your instinct was right, and your instinct will grow stronger and stronger, and your essence, your character, your strength will get you'll have more strength in yourself, and you'll have more self-esteem. Okay? Because you're listening to your inner child. You're listening to your angels and your guides, because they would never steer you wrong. Okay? So don't just say, I'm not going to look into that because I'm tired. Okay? And I've said that before. Okay? So get your rest, and then put it on your list and talk about it to the people that you need to talk about it to. I don't care if it's your boss. I don't care if it's the president of the country, of the company, or the country. I don't care if it's your best friend who you think would never do that. You have to talk to them. For some reason, it looked like my eyes were red, but they're not. Okay? I don't have pink eye. All right, so then that's November. You have been avoiding something. Okay, Virgos. So think about what you've been avoiding, and a conversation you've been avoiding too, because you never want to hurt anybody's feelings, and also you just don't want to confront what you have to do. We don't really want to open up a can of whoop ass, because it's stressful, right? But angels are saying we might have to open up that can of whoop ass. We're not supposed to bury it over, because it'll just get worse and worse, if you know what I mean. Okay, so 8 minutes in. In love, you deserve to be number one. I already said that. Trust your intuition. I already said that. Something in your life is not I don't even remember writing this. Something in your life is not the Big Lebowski. Wow, that's funny. Okay. So something in your life, remember that movie, The Big Lebowski? Okay. So something is not ringing your bell. Something is not making you feel at peace or namaste. Okay. Something is not making you a Zen zebra. All right, Virgos? So it's saying, but you see it at door number 3. Okay? So in other words, door number 1 wasn't it. Door number 2 ain't it. But you see it. Your mind's eye, your peripheral vision. You see, well, I could have that better situation, but do I want to change anything? And that's another problem we have as Virgos. We hate to change. We hate to change anything. We really do. Okay? We don't want to change our diet. We don't want to change our exercise. We don't want to change our people, our friends, our family. Nothing. Our career, our job, our side hacks. Nothing. But we have to, because like the butterfly didn't just be born a butterfly. Butterfly was a caterpillar. Okay. So, something in your life is not the Big Lebowski. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Go watch that movie, The Big Lebowski. See, it's funny to me because I don't remember writing this. Okay, some things I remember, some things I don't. It's coming back. Because when I write my notes, I meditate, I listen to music, I sit in my peaceful room if it's available, and I write with the music going. Sometimes I'm painting, and then I just pull over, write down some notes for that. The next sign is Libra. But anyhow, I write the notes down, and then I know whether I'm ready to do it or not, because I want the notes and the cards. Okay. Anyhow, you don't care about that. You're saying, get to the point, Katrina. Okay. You're a Virgo. You don't have time to waste. Okay. Magician. The Magician card coming up means magic manifester, that you will have everything at your access, at your fingertips, even if you don't feel like it. The Magician card comes up when you want to make that change and you need the tools to do it. So keep on praying for what you want and change. Then take an action. Write down 2 things that you're going to do in that day towards your goals. Okay? Like, for example, you want to be an artist. Well, if you don't have any paints, you need to get your supplies, right? That would be one thing. The next thing would be watch a video about people who paint and, want to be an artist. So, boom, that's 2 things fast towards your goal. And then as you see the video, different things will come up, or as you're painting on your canvas, because you got your canvas and your paints, something else will come up, and you're getting closer to your goal. Okay, I'm just using that as an example. Okay, so keep on manifesting. You will have everything that you need, even if it's a small business or a class that you need to take that will help you for that side job or for that other different career that you need. Somebody needs to write a paper. I see a legal paper, so I don't know if it's a lawsuit or it's some kind of legal paper. Okay, so communicator, nurture your dreams and relationships. So think a lot more about what your dreams are and what they have been. You don't even have to worry about what they have been, but write down what you would like if you were going to pass away next year. What do you want to accomplish? And then you'll get two things that are really specific that you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Like, of course, everybody wants to travel the world or win the lottery. Okay? But if they said you only had like 2 months to live but you could do anything you want, what would it be? Write it down. Okay, that's how we manifest. We write it down, we think about it, we read it, we say, I'm happy and grateful now that. Okay, all right, so you, Virgo, you're going to be the magician, especially in November and December. If you're not seeing the growth in your relationship or your career, you will definitely make a decision. You need to make a decision to either walk away to happiness, walk away or change for happiness. Okay, Virgo, and I know that's a hard pill to swallow because I'm a Virgo, okay? All right, so Virgo, December. See, we have December. We got the tree, okay? All right, in December, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I'm a jerk off. Okay, major celebration, happiness, transformation, empath, psychic abilities. So this psychic thing that I've been talking about isn't just a fluke. Okay, a lot of Virgos are coming into their awakening. They're coming into their Maybe they spoke to a spirit guide, or they saw somebody in their dream that passed away that came to them. And when that happens, those are visitations. They would come to you in person because they're right here with us, but they won't do that because they don't want to scare the crap out of us. Okay? We would need to be wearing our diapers. All right? Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, my nephew, Sean. Hi, my nephew, Patrick. Okay. Hi, Aunt Winnie, Uncle Charlie, Aunt Betty, Grandma and Grandpa on the Salmon side, Grandma and Grandpa on the Brady side. Okay. A whole bunch of people there. This hand is totally numb. Is anybody having circulation problems with the right-hand side of their body? Let me know, because I'm pulling it, or else I'm just leaning here too long. Okay, probably leaning here too long. All right, so major celebration, happiness, transformation. Get your psychic abilities in order. Start to, play with some cards. Do automatic writing. Talk to an angel. Okay? How do I do that, Katrina? I don't know how to do that. Just sit there and say, Dear God, can I please talk to some of my angels and feel their energy? Thank you. Put on meditation music, okay? And I don't always get the answers. I never get the answers right away. But if you get quiet, somehow you'll feel a thing of peace. And then you'll know that's the answer. Okay, anyhow, sharpen up your empath skills. Psychic abilities will be sharp, and the veil is lifted. I told you since Lionsgate, which was August 8th. You see, and also coming up again, the veil being lifted around Halloween and November 1st. But I'm not, 100% accurate. I used to be very into the moon water and all that jazz, but I took a step back from that. But it is true. A lot of people are crying. There's been a lot of, not just me, because I'm a big crybaby, but there's a lot of people crying because there's a lot of full moon emotions are very raw. And especially as empaths, we feel like, I don't even want to say the D-I-D-D-Y, Diddy, right? Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, what he has done. I can't even watch a video on it. And of course I've watched them. I've watched way too many of them. And Madeline Soto, she's already gone. She's been found. We know what happened, except I think the mother needs to go to jail because she did not protect that child. And that kills me. It's just like rips me up, because there's people walking around like Justin Bieber. Okay, he's a very good example. He might not get over it. He might not get over it. He has a son. He had a baby, and he's not happy. Why isn't he happy? Because he's kind of destroyed. So just a lot of prayer. Stay away from the energy that you can't handle. That's what I fight with. I fight with that. Because then as a psychic, I need to know different things, because I know that God is at work and God will win, and Archangel Michael, will win. But we all have to pray. We have to do more praying and asking God to protect us and asking God to fix different things in our life and in society, and in the world, and not just leave it up to other people who pray. We have to ask God to send Archangel Michael down for help. Okay, so believe in your psychic abilities, Virgos. It'll be very sharp. The veil is lifted. See what you have to do. That's very important. I can't tell you what that is. I don't even know for myself. I have to think. I have to see what I have to do. Okay? And meditate on that. What you need to do and what you want to do. So see what you have to do, what you need to do, and what you want to do. Those are 3 important areas. Of course, what you need to do is, of course, we all need to have our money to pay our bills and to live, to buy food, transportation. And then what we want to do is a little bit different, okay? What we have to do is, that's for our essence, our emotional well-being, kindness and generosity. Psychically, empathically, you're listening to your soul. So that's why, writing in a journal could help you, could stimulate your psychic abilities and help you with manifesting. Boundaries will come from you. Let me say it again. For the people in the back, boundaries, because I need to know this too, will come from you. You have to put up the boundaries of how people are allowed to treat you. Okay? I can see clearly now. I'm not afraid to take what I need and what I want. So that was coming in towards the end of December. I could see clearly now, and I am not afraid. It's really important, because a lot of times Virgos are afraid because we are givers. And sometimes people take too much from us, and then we're like left without. Okay, Virgos to Sagittarius. I felt Sagittarius going to be very, very important during your season in December, but also late November, December, but also Sagittarius in general. Saggy-waggies go good with Virgos. They help us to just like say, F that. I'm gonna, F that person that mistreated us, or I'm gonna speak up. Sagittarius are very good at that. Overcoming grief, loss, and missing of a loved one in December. Allow yourself to be happy minus the anxiety, or your loved ones in heaven say, be happy, don't overstress. This is what your loved ones in heaven are saying. Be happy, don't overstress or overspend. Bake and make and create. I don't even remember writing this. I put it in boxes. Okay, so in other words, December is a big spending month, because you got to get your decorations, you got to get your presents, you're buying stuff for other people, you're buying stuff for you, and that stresses us out, because we know we're spending too much money. So they're saying, loved ones in heaven are saying, don't do that, don't overstress, take it down a notch and say, don't overspend, don't overstress, bake more, make things and create. Okay, because then you're not spending as much. You're doing something creative. Okay, 2025, embarking on a new dawn, a new path, researching spirituality. It might mean that Virgo's gonna have another awakening. Okay, we had one in 2020, maybe 2019 going into 2020. We had one. But I think 2025, we're going to have another one, because it's like a new way of looking at things, a new path, researching spirituality, enhancing your own psychic abilities. Again, with the psychic abilities, that's 3 or 4 times in this reading. Exchange of energy with a Leo. So we got the Sagittarius, we got Leos. Why? They are the fire signs. Earth signs need the fire signs, because they're kind of like the opposite of us, and they get things done, and they say things when it's on their mind. We definitely need the fire sign energy. So exchange of energy, or it might be for some Virgos, you might be hooking up or getting together in relationship wise, either a friendship or significant other with Leo or Sagittarius. Have patience. It's frustrating. Okay, 2025 in the beginning is going to be frustrating. We got to have patience. I very rarely have patience. Okay, I might look like I'm namaste and zen, but I have had to work hard to get to that point, because I'm always impatient, especially with myself. Okay, so have some patience. It's frustrating. But look at a relationship differently. Why did I write so many notes? This is 25 minutes plus the other 20. Okay. I wrote a lot of notes because I wanted to come for you. I wanted to not come for you because I didn't send for you. I wanted to show up for Virgos. Because Virgos, I have a lot of nice Virgos as my subs and my friends. I have Flya B, she's Virgo. I have Tracy Delahante. And I have a few more Virgos out there, and I love you, Virgos. Okay, so look at a relationship differently. Someone was funding a project, exchanging resources. Look into that. I don't know if you didn't know about it, but look at the picture I drew. I don't know what it means. When I'm channeling and I'm writing, I don't always know what it means. But I just felt like somebody was doing something, some kind of project, and you might not know all the details. Not that they were trying to do something bad, but it was like, and then some Virgos might be in charge of trying to funding a project. But if you have a partner, a business partner, somebody at work, or somebody in your home that is doing something with exchanging resources, you might want to be a part of that, because you could be a very good asset and have great ideas. And also, like, in other words, you need to know the details on that. You want to be brought into the conversation. Okay, so planting roses, lilacs, lavender, or jasmine? That's lucky. I think that is for practicing gratitude. So I have January, April, June, and September. Yeah, so 2025, I wrote down there's a lot of family stuff coming up. And then I have, so January, April, June, and September, there's stress, diet. I know that sounds general, but don't worry, I have the cards. Stress with your diet. Drink more water. Go in the water more if you can. Like jacuzzi, pools, showers, bathtub. So January, I have expenses. And I'm not really going to go into every month. I don't do that. I'll do another read, because I have my husband's calling. But why isn't this? Is this on?